Prince George, the eldest of the three royal siblings and second in line to the throne, has consistently shown signs of maturity, especially when it comes to protecting his younger siblings, Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis. One heartwarming instance that caught everyone's attention was during the royal family's Christmas visit to the church at Sandringham last year. George was seen mirroring his father, Prince William, and stepping into the role of a guardian for his playful younger brother, Prince Louis. As the family made their way to the church, William gently placed a hand on George's back, leaning toward his eldest son, but George was already performing this protective role towards Louis. The gesture seemed entirely spontaneous, as George was seen using gentle touches and bending down to chat with Louis, mirroring the behavior his father had just shown him. It was clear that George had internalized this role, naturally positioning himself as Louis' protector and keeping an eye on monitor. Such actions highlight the growing sense of responsibility George feels for his younger siblings, even at such a young age. The Christmas event was not the only time George's protective instincts shone through. During the 2022 Trooping the Colour event, which celebrated the late Queen Elizabeth's Platinum Jubilee, George once again demonstrated his care for his siblings, Charlotte and Louis. The three royal children, standing at 8, 7, and 4 years old respectively, managed the overwhelming scrutiny and large crowds with remarkable poise. Despite the excitement of the day, it was Louis who stole the show, especially during the royal family's iconic balcony appearance. As military aircraft roared overhead during the flypast, Louis, with his playful nature, pulled faces and even covered his ears to black out the noise. His playful antics were endearing, and the late Queen Elizabeth herself couldn't help but smile and laugh at her great-grandson's reactions. Amid the lightheartedness, it was clear that George was keeping a watchful eye, ensuring his younger brother and sister were safe and comfortable. However, George's protective nature extends beyond royal ceremonies and public events. According to those close to the family, he is known to be very protective of both Charlotte and Louis at home as well. George reportedly goes out of his way to help his mother Catherine with household chores, especially when it earns him extra time on electronics. This responsibility shows that even in private moments, George is growing into a role that requires care, leadership, and maturity, much like his father. It's clear that both Catherine and William are fostering close bonds between their children, encouraging a deep sense of connection and support. Catherine herself shares a close relationship with her siblings, Pippa and James, and for many years, William had a strong bond with his younger brother, Prince Harry. Though relations between William and Harry have become strained in recent years, it's evident that Catherine and William are dedicated to ensuring their children remain close-knit and supportive of one another, no matter the circumstances. Royal expert Jenny Bond, formerly the BBC's royal correspondent, has commented on the couple's modern approach to royal parenting. She emphasized that this progressive style will likely mean that William and Catherine are committed to making sure the different destinies of their children don't cause rifts in the future, especially since George is destined to one day become king, while Charlotte and Louis' paths remain less certain. William and Catherine must be acutely aware of the problems for a royal pair, Bond explained. They've already shown that they have a different and modern attitude to bringing up royal children, and I'm sure they will do everything to make Charlotte and Louis feel every bit as special, loved, and valued as George.